Sweden, but high hopes for this young player.
Signed by Swedish manager Sven-Göran Eriksson when he was in charge of Manchester City. Guidetti had a fabulous campaign with Feyenoord in the Dutch Eredivisie just a couple of seasons ago. He scored 20 goals in one season for them. There's been a whole catalogue of injuries since then for him. Jacob Peterson. Can Zizou get there? He can. Sal Zizou with the cutback. Oh, and there was Michael Kafari who made it at the near post. Energetic burst from Sal Zizou, almost reaping a dividend here.
He gets his head up early and he picks out the run of Kafari. Does a great job getting around Kolarov. And then Kafari looks to beat Caballero at the near post.
In comes the corner. Caballero there, though, with no mistake, and bowls it out to Scott Sinclair. Sinclair having a run at Jorge Claros, who held his ground.
Yeah, we're talking about young players and the opportunity at hand. Kevin Ellis and Eric Palmer-Brown in this first 20 minutes have done a very, very good job of keeping the game in front of them. Kevin Ellis, a bright future.
Yep.
For Sporting Kansas City. Started out the year on the right-hand side when Chance Myers went down with the Achilles injury, and then had to slot his way into a center-back position with all of the injuries that Sporting Kansas City has faced. But Ellis has done a great job acclimating himself to the position and the pace of the game at this level.
And how about this for this 45 minutes in terms of the homegrown players for Sporting Kansas City? Kevin Ellis, Eric Palmer-Brown, and goalkeeper John Kempin, all there. Club sowing seeds and starting to reap what they have sowed. There's the break on here for the home team. Kafari struggling to stay on his feet. Similar direction of Zizou, but mopped up by Kolarov. Eric Palmer-Brown, you mentioned him, Brian. Number 2, Sporting Kansas City. Only turned 17 in April. He was so young, youngest ever to start an MLS game as a defender. Also, unfortunately, the youngest ever to get a red card in the game. Both of those games came in the game against Chicago. And Peter Vermees admitted he really had no other options. Kafari onto Biela and took a deflection. Midway point of the second half. Sporting Kansas City still striving to get back on level terms. They had the balance of play since half-time. Oh, a flick on from the corner. Almost came to something. Peter Vermees, meanwhile, is having a discussion with the fourth official about making more substitutions, and he's been told he can't, apparently.
That's mind-boggling.
Well, they do have one more new signing who is here, Martin Stoibler. You may have read about him. I'll come back to that because Kolarov is on his way, and it's a good-looking ball. Guidetti couldn't catch up to it. There was an infringement in any case. Martin Stoibel, the Swiss and Filipino international, more of an attacking midfielder, signed alongside Jorge Claros at the same time. He just arrived earlier today after a protracted journey from Europe. He is dressed and he is actually available to come on and play some time tonight. I'm sure that's what Peter Vermees is trying to argue should be allowed to do, but he's already made 11 switches. Seems like the fourth official is not going to let that happen.